Hey, what's going on, guys? Mikova, and welcome to a transfer news video. It's been quite a while, but we are getting back into it, and we're kicking this off straight away with this the team that we're rocking. A pretty decent amount of players that are involved there. We're going to start off with Callum Chambers, getting linked to the move away from Arsenal. I think it's going to be on a permanent deal this time, obviously being out on loan a few times. Done really well for Middlesbrough. They had a good defensive record, Middlesbrough, but it was pretty poor, attacking wise, and that's essentially why they went down. Obviously, Chambers went back to Arsenal and was now getting linked with a move to Crystal Palace. As I say, I think it might be a permanent deal. Debuchy is another player from Arsenal who may be leaving. He's set to have a medical with Nice, apparently, and head back to France. And obviously that'll mean he'll get first team football. Obviously Nice had Ricardo Pereira as a right back, but I think he was only on loan. So Debuchy would be the long time replacement. Next up is Riederwald. He's a player who came through the Ajax academy, being really highly rated for a long time, and he's on the verge of signing for Crystal Palace. Although there is competition from Everton still as well. They're set to raid Ajax again potentially for Riederwald. Now obviously De Boer is manager of Crystal Palace, so I think they've got the upper hand in trying to get Riederwald in. Next up, Benjamin Mendy. He's set to complete his £55 million move to Manchester City. Apparently, that is either done or very, very close to being done after they agreed a fee with Monaco for the left-back. So Manchester City have spent a hell of a lot of money bringing in players to, basically make themselves better. And to be honest, they will be. They've always had the attacking options, but defensively it's been kind of poor. They've signed a goalkeeper, they signed, two right-backs and a left-back now as well. It's going to be quite good for Manchester City. I can only see it getting better now. Nemanja Matic is next up. Both Manchester United and Juventus are both keen on the Serbian centre-mid. Obviously, Chelsea signed Bakayoko kind of as a replacement, and they may be willing to let Matic go. He seems to be more keen on a move to Juventus rather than Manchester United, though. Next up is William Carvalho. I am absolutely sick of putting this guy in my transfer videos. He always seems to crop up no matter what, and it's getting linked to the move again to Arsenal, and they seem to get rumoured with him every single transfer window and never actually make a move or never, for some reason get a deal over the line. It's just constantly getting linked with a move for him, and yeah, hopefully it'll actually happen this time so we can stop talking about him. Next up, Konoplyanka, probably the one I'm most excited about. And to be honest, it could be a really good bit of business by the club. Stoke City are interested in signing the Ukraine winger as a Arnautovic replacement. So obviously Arnautovic forced his move away. He's now gone to West Ham. A bit of a strange one. I don't think they're too different, the clubs. Obviously West Ham have signed a fair few decent players though, so they're making themselves a lot better. But yeah, Stoke, they may go for the Ukraine winger as their replacement. I'm really excited by him coming in. Obviously, he's had a bit of a tough time in Germany, but when he was with Sevilla, he was absolutely unplayable at times. Next up, Carrasco. Chelsea are willing to offer double the money for Carrasco. I think that's wages. They're ready to offer him double in terms of how much money he will be getting. So that's probably a little bit of a temptation. Whether Atletico Madrid would sell or not is obviously another thing. Next up is El Neni, getting linked to move away. He's apparently turned down a £10 million Leicester City move. They came in for him, wants to get him in, and he turned that down flat out. I don't know whether there's still interest or what, but he just, he rejected the move, basically. Next up is Javier Hernandez, set to complete a move to West Ham pretty soon. Apparently his medical's due. And yeah, I think it'll be a really, really good sign. Obviously, he knows the Premier League. He's a born goal scorer, this guy. And I think he'd probably welcome a move back to the Premier League as well. Being the main player in the Premier League, that main solo striker for West Ham would do him the world of good as well. Next up, Wilfred Boney, another player who's just not really, had a good time when he's moved to clubs. He is set to rejoin Swansea after the deal was agreed. The only stumbling block is his wages. Obviously, when he went to Manchester City, he got a big, big wage rise, and it's whether Swansea City can agree a kind of wage deal with him. Next up, Sam Clucas. In fact, it's the end as well. Newcastle are set to sign the Hull midfielder for £4 million. It's a bit of a bargain for me. I really do rate Clucas. He's come through quite a lot, and when I seen him play for Hull, he was quite composed on the ball. Really, really good player for me, and that could be a good sign for Newcastle. So there you go, guys. Lots of big, big rumours going down. For me, obviously going to have to be Mendy as the main story, but Konoplyanka coming to the Prem potentially, and Matic also to Serie A is one to watch out for. But guys, if you did enjoy, and for some reason you found this channel, please do subscribe and like the video if you did, and I shall see you in the next one.